mercy never failed me all my days. I've been held in your hand from the moment that I wake up until I lay my head. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath I've ever taken, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. Yeah, 'cause all my life you have been faithful. Oh, yes, you have. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath I've ever taken, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything, oh yeah. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything, oh yeah. Your goodness is running after me. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. Yeah. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. God, I'm just thankful for another day. And this day, God, I pray that your name will be praised, oh God, that your name will be glorified, and that I may worship you like I've never worshiped you before. Good morning, Libby. Well, welcome to the live. How do you know I'm good? Good means that I am good. How do you know I'm good? I could be bad. Good. All my life God has been faithful. Mm. And all my life you have, bye-bye, been so, so good. Well, thank you. You're pretty too, Libby. I don't know you, but you're beautiful too. With every breath I've ever taken, and I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running. Where are you from? You're welcome, Libby. Love, joy, and peace is what I like on this channel. No profanity is welcomed in the comments. No profanity is ever welcomed in my comments. No harassment, no bullying. Oh, I'm in America too. I live in Florida. I'm a Floridian and it's cold. Ice is all over the place. It looks like diamonds on the grass and diamonds on the walls of the outside. It's frozen here. Frozen in Florida. Are you a teenager, Libby, or are you an adult? This time of the morning, I have a lot of gamers. Are you a gamer? A teenage gamer, not an adult gamer? A lot of people that are on YouTube at night are gaming. I'm not a gamer. But something tells me that you might be a gamer. Are you a gamer? You're 10. I figure that. Why are you not sleeping, young lady? Or did you wake up early? I'm assuming you're a lady, young lady. I always have a bunch of little gamers on in the morning when I go on live. Our church is actually doing a Zoom thing for our young people right now. Like a Zoom Bible. Not is it what is it called? It's like a Zoom challenge for the young ones at church for them to meet, and it's been really good. They're enjoying it. They have all smiles. They get to do all kind of cool things on Zoom. Is your church doing something like that? Did you go to church, Libby? Is your church providing some type of activity for you guys to do on Zoom or something, or in person? You can't sleep. Did you already sleep already? Good morning, Sister Nika. All is well. All is well. Is all well with you? It's frozen here. It looks like little diamonds sparkling on the deck outside, and the walls of the outside are sparkly, 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 sparkly. I went to bed early too, Libby. It's okay. Once you've slept, you're not going to keep sleeping. It's time to wake up. Once you go take a shower or something, brush your teeth and start doing something productive, like maybe read a book. Get off of YouTube and go read a book. Go take a shower. Go take a bath. Whatever you do, go brush your teeth. Get ready. Maybe you make your mommy breakfast or something. Well, it's not snowing here, but it's cold. It's frozen outside. It's frozen. I just realized that the heater is doing what the AC repair guy said. He said we had to drop the temperature down so that it keeps going on and off because the unit actually freezes because it gets cold. But Mom! Yeah, so it's doing what the guy said. I guess the repair guy should know, right? Well, hey, handsome. Hey, Tony Jones. How you doing? Hey, handsome. I just got to doing my morning reading on my other channel. I have a channel called Breaking and Healing. And this is my main channel if you've never met me before. Oh, yeah, it's frozen. We've been having morning freezes like for the past 2 weeks because the temperature has been below freezing. You see me? I'm already in my bed, bundled up. I'm staying warm too. I actually need to go turn the dryer on because I washed some clothes last night before I went to bed. But I didn't want to dry them until I was ready to pull them out because I don't want to be doing all that ironing. Y'all know how that goes. I'm going to start a dryer in a little bit, but I have to be ready. Oh, I don't want to tell my secret. My secret. I don't want to tell how old I am, Libby. When you start getting older, you don't want to just go broadcasting your age everywhere. It's me. I don't need to be asleep. I slept already. I went to church yesterday. Thank you very much. Don't come in here being mean now. It's me. I went to church yesterday. It sounds like you need to go and pray. Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm in Florida, and we are below freezing today. It's the grass outside looks like it's the grass looks like it's dusted with snow because it's frozen. I've been to Indianapolis. I had a good time there. That was years ago, though. Our church usually comes there. Actually, our church is coming back there. Is it this year? Our church comes there to go to y'all big, whatever you call that place. to do our world meeting. Yeah, I thought about going, but it's so expensive. It's like a 10-day event, and by the time it's all said and done, you spent like thousands and thousands of dollars. But anyway, Indianapolis is nice. Our church has come there like 3 times. We come every 5 years. It is cold. Oh, wow. I remember those apartment days. You don't have like a washer and dryer like in your building? Oh, God bless you too. Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly. Indianapolis, Indiana. But there's so many, cities in. Well, if you're acting the way you're acting in the comments, I can understand why women are not drawn to you. It's me. Sometimes you got to be careful what's coming out your mouth. What's coming out your mouth if you want people to be drawn to you. Oh yeah, I was watching the news last night before I went to bed. I was watching that whole upper area of the United States um, is cold, very cold. I mean, I'm glad we're not dealing with snow. I have lived in Michigan. I've lived in, the upper part, and it definitely gives you snowstorms. Or Narrows. Where's Narrows? Never heard of that. I did just pray for everybody. Were you not here? I didn't just pray. If you were here, I just prayed for everybody. And I always pray for everybody on my channel before I start talking. So you've been prayed for. I don't need to stop and pray again. God heard me the first time. God heard me the first time when I prayed for my YouTube community. He hears me every time. So don't come in with an attitude and you wonder why you might be having problems. That's it. 'Cause look how you're talking to me. Look how you're talking to me. I'm gonna let you live for a while, but my moderator's in the building and so am I. We don't let people talk trash and try to be little bullies in the comments. They don't live long, okay? Toka, Toka, Toka idea. Hi. Glamour. Even Libby says she's a 10-year-old and she's telling you to stop being mean. If a 10-year-old is telling you to behave yourself, just imagine. I don't know how old you are. But even thank you for retracting that comment. That was a good idea. It's me. Because we want to be friendly. We want to promote love, joy, and peace. So, Sister Nika, you actually have to go to the laundromat, or do you have a laundry place in your complex or whatever where you live? I hope so. The place where I lived before I came here, I actually had the laundry room right across from my apartment. So for me, it was like a wonderful thing. All I had to do was open my door and step. It was almost like stepping into another bedroom, but it was like literally right across from me. So I could always get my laundry in, and I knew when it was empty, and I would just go wash and just get it done. And we had these like commercial washers, and we didn't have to pay, which was a good thing. It was a part of our expenses there. We just washed in a commercial washer, which was nice not to have a regular washer. You're in an appointment. How can you be in an appointment? Yeah, but it was across the parking lot and hit or miss which ones work or not. Too much for me get right now. Oh, so that means you go to a laundromat where you don't have to deal with all that. I know what you mean by that because like when I definitely had to go to the laundromat, it was never. But I had to start making it fun. At that time, my daughter was a baby, and then I would push her around in the little thing, and oh, you're in an apartment, okay. And I remember those days. I was just reading on my other channel, Breaking and Healing, and it was talking about having vision. And you want to see yourself in a change, you got to start visualizing. If you don't want to be where you are, you have to start visualizing your new location. Because I know for me, I did not want to be in an apartment for a long time. I did not want to be dealing with going to the laundromat. I had to visualize a better living situation. No, we didn't have to pay. I was living in Avon Park at this place, and no, it was a part of the place. We just washed. Yeah. which is a blessing because, like my daughter in Texas and everywhere else that I know, they have paid washers. They'll provide the washers, but you're going to pay. Yeah, I'm cool. Well, thank you, Libby. I try to be cool. I hope you're cool too. But one thing I do like about being in an apartment as a single person is that there are always people like right around you. Whether they're helpful or not, that's okay. But just the fact that there are people around, and if you actually had something going on, there's somebody like right there around. Most people respond when somebody really needs like help, if someone's crying out or something like that. But when you're like where I am in the country and your neighbors are far away, it's a different vibe. So that's one thing I do kind of miss about being in an apartment. But what I don't miss is when the neighbors are loud. And when I used to live, I was on the ground floor at that apartment. And then at first, when I moved there were some little kids. And boy, let me tell you, you could hear their feet. They would be running through the apartment. I think they would be left home alone, I think. And they would be just running through the apartment. And you could they sit here all through the house. But anyway, what are you saying, Libby? Oh, it's me probably did leave. Most people, when they realize that you don't tolerate what they're doing, they usually leave. Hey, Travis Ingram. Hey there, handsome. How are you today? I'm doing well, thank you. It is early in the morning. I am cold. I live in Florida and it is frozen here. Good morning to you. How do you do? What time zone are you in? I need to start the start the dryer so I can get my clothes out. And I have so much laundry to put away. I have my laundry. Oh, Louisiana. I've been there too. I've been a lot of places. I've been to New Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans, New Orleans. I went there years ago. Our church went there too for a youth meeting to the Superdome. And I was looking at, I sent my sister a video because way back when I was a child, we went in a station wagon. And if you've never taken a trip in a station wagon full of church family, you gotta try it. I never forget that trip. So when I saw that car yesterday, was that yesterday morning? No, it was, oh yeah, it was Saturday. Yeah, that was yesterday. I was able to capture a quick video and I sent it to my sister. And I was like, memories, because we were sandwiched in the back section of that the old school Volkswagen. This was years ago because I'm an older queen. And when I tell you we were back in the back, four of us, and we were like big kids. We weren't like little kids. We were like in our teens or whatever. But it was a trip. We were packed in. Even the adults were packed in because we were just in that one little station wagon. We were supposed to have a van, and then the lady that did the rental, somehow we ended up with that station wagon. I don't know what she was thinking. Talking about a trip from beep. Yeah, it was one of those kind of trips. All right, Libby. You're cold, Libby. Visualization is key. It's just me and trying my best. That's how anxiety jumped on me last year. It had gotten to be too much. Oh, I understand. Trust me. Going to do laundry, I would actually put it off and put it off and put it off at that time because I was going through so much. And then I started actually washing in my tub. That's how I started feeling about it. It gave me a lot of physical work, but I would wash my laundry in the tub and let it drip dry in the tub. And that's what I did. I was like, I'm not going to keep going to the laundry all the time. So I just almost washed like every other day. And at that time, my daughter was young. So her clothes were small. I would just wash her clothes and just hang them up and let them drip in the shower. And then I should say drip into the tub. And then I would just hang them up across the shower bar and let them finish drying. And I was like, But that's the country girl in me and the Jamaican vibes. I was not going to keep on going to the laundromat every time. And I would wash my clothes. And at that time, I would wash my husband's clothes too. Because I wasn't working. I was staying home with my daughter at the time. So I would just do laundry at home. What else did I have to do but take care of home? And that's what I did. You're back, Libby. Well, welcome back. I think I'm going to go start the dryer. What time is it? I don't want to start it when I don't want to get up. I'll wait a little bit more. Then I'll start it. It should be drying though because I left them in there since last night. It's no joke. Yeah, trust me. I'm doing better. Like I said, I'm taking medicine because I just couldn't deal with it. I didn't want it to take me, and I don't know what you do, but I did order that sunny day yesterday. I actually finished the order while I was at church because I didn't want to forget. I think my sound must be off because I didn't hear my phone. I saw it light up, but I didn't. Oh, it is off. No wonder my notifications are still off. At nighttime, I even turn my phone off completely sometimes because I'm like, if it's important, you better call. Most people who need me, they know how to reach me. I'm making your day, Libby, and why is that? I need to pay my phone bill. That's what I need to do. My phone bill is coming due. My phone bill is coming due. I don't mind. Remington, are you in the building? Remington, are you in the building? I have a lot of people that come in and they're hiding. Remington, are you here? Just wanted to say good morning to you. A lot of people like to hide in the shadows because you are so cool and beautiful and amazing. Oh, well, thank you. You're welcome, Sister Nika. Actually, I think I took 2 pills last night because I couldn't remember. Oh, no, I didn't. I couldn't remember if I had taken my medicine. Then I thought about it. I was like, did I take my medicine when I came in the room? Because I usually take it before I go to bed and I keep it like right there so I don't forget. And then I was like, you know what? Let me not take it again because I don't know what it'll do if I take 2 back to back. Like I said, I don't want it to become habit forming. And my doctor only gave me 1 prescription with no refill, so it's not like something I'm trying to live on. But in the summer, in the winter months though, it's hard sometimes mentally just because of the cold, the darkness, the whatever. It's just a lot of people go through things in the winter, but just because of how the weather is. But yeah, this teledoc thing is gonna really be cool this year because I'm not. If I don't have to go to the doctor ever again, I'm gonna go teledoc all the way. Oh, you're good. You're not taking over. Don't ever feel that way. I did complete the checklist. Talking about complete the checklist. I did complete it. Okay, 'cause I know I did. 'Cause I didn't want to wait. I found this black doctor on here. Let's see how she is. My appointment is on the 15th. Yeah. All right. Hmm. Actually, I've been feeling good. I don't know what was spiking my blood pressure. To be honest, I don't know. But whatever was going on was spiking my blood pressure for those like 2 weeks. I'm glad that passed. But my blood pressure, like it just did not want to come down. And now I have some other concerns I'm not going to really talk about on the live right now to see what's what. Life is always lifing. That's why I need to make that teledoc appointment and get some things checked out. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not, like I said, if it's not one thing, it's another. Actually, you know what? I don't even need her with this new insurance that I've got because I don't have to have a referral for anything. That's one thing about it. And it's best to have that kind of insurance. You can just call whatever doctor, just make an appointment. You don't need a referral. I'm like, I really don't even need to, but I want to start to establish a new primary care. Well, I wish I had your email. I could tell you, but I can't. I'm definitely not gonna put that in the chat. I know some of what was going on, and it was crazy. And I believe one of our, well, I don't know who's in the chat, so let me not say too much right now. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah. If you would email me, Sister Nika, I would be happy to fill you in. Crazy. And not to mention Jay done made two accounts because he got a tablet. So now he's coming in the chat with two different vibes himself. Are you in the building, Brother James? He might be lurking in the silence or he might be sleeping. He claimed he gets up and exercises, so he should be up. But some people like to sleep in on Sunday. I need to go walking this morning, but I think I need to go walk around Walmart. I used to do that when it was cold. I would actually get up, go to Walmart, and you know how Walmart, if you look at it, Walmart has squares, and you can take like the main square that goes around the whole store, or you can take the other square that goes around like half of the store. Have you ever noticed that? The layout in Walmart is literally like a big square. You can go from one side to the other, just stay on the outer aisle and just go all the way around. And I used to do that. I would walk around like 4 or 5 times and then I would go back home. I know people would be probably looking like, that lady's just walking. Sometimes I would shop and sometimes I literally would not shop. But in order to walk in the winter, I would walk the actually it's a rectangle because it's not a square because Walmart is oblong or whatever you call it. And I would walk around until I just was like, okay, I'm good. I would get my heart rate up. Oh, okay. You hear the hymn right now? Or you hearing it in your head? Or somebody's playing that music in your neighborhood? I started out singing the goodness of God by C.C. Winan. I really love this bracelet. Every time I look at it, I'm reminded. It keeps me focused. It keeps me focused on, oh, in your head, a big box store, literally. A big box store? Oh, you mean your head is a big box store in your brain? It is a happy day, and I'm glad you're singing that song. Oh, happy day. Yeah. Oh, happy. Somebody gave us some cashews. You're back again, Libby. Did you go brush your teeth? Did you go wash your face? Did you get up? Did you go make mommy breakfast? You live with mommy? You live with grandma? Uncle? Don't tell me. It's not my business. But make them breakfast this morning. Mom! I keep hearing her, and then it's like she disappears. By the time I call her, she disappears. She's out there. I think mommy's not hearing me. Oh, Wally World. Have you ever thought about that walking around in Walmart? But some people don't like Walmart. But I guess in the country, that's just where I go. But I'm gonna go to Marshall's today. I need to go buy me some bras. My mom's like, "When was the last time you bought bras?" I'm like, "I can't remember. It's about time." I bought one, I think, last year, but I need to buy like a whole set and actually take the time to buy a whole set again. Oh, you live with both of your parents? That's awesome. You don't realize how much of a blessing that is to have both of your parents. Never take that for granted. Celebrate your parents all the time and be respectful and kind to your parents always, Libby. My dad is gone. My mom is here. But I didn't grow up with my dad. I just grew up with my mom. So to have dad and mom under the same roof with you, it's such a wonderful thing. Never forget. I'm sure you could know a lot of your classmates may not have both of their parents. I'm sure you probably see that, right? Some people just have mom, some people just have dad, some people have grandparents or one grandparent. Some even have great grandparents because the other people are not available or can't be around. So you are on the good foot, like they would say. Oh, okay. Well, do what you got to do. I used to be like that too when I first got back here and I had all those injuries from the domestic violence situation. I had, like you said, I had to have a cart. So I fully understand. But my back is stronger now. I actually had to wear my back brace for the longest time. And then when I was almost finished with the physical therapy for my back, he was like, when you wear a back brace, it actually hinders your muscles from getting stronger because you're using that back brace as a crutch. So once I started to be where I could actually stand up and sit up without like crying, I took the back brace off, but I keep it in my back seat though. Because if I ever like go somewhere like out of town or something like that where I feel like, you feel like you're about to bite your tongue or bite your, you know, yeah. I'll put my back brace on. I keep it around me. So if I need it. But actually I've been doing better. Like for the whole last year, I didn't put it on at all in 2024, I don't think. So I've definitely gotten stronger. I do try to do my back stretches. I don't do them faithfully, but I do them. And that's one thing. I do have like scoliosis and arthritis and what's this word? Retrotheliosis or some kind of word in my lower back. So my lower back is never okay. That's why I always do the TENS unit in my back so that it kind of soothes my back before I get up in the morning. And you might want to get a TENS unit. I recommend everything that I'm doing because hey, or these two. This is a cheap choice. Walmart has these, and in most cases they cost like $5. And all you got to do is hold it on your back, and you'd be surprised what it'll do for your back. Yeah, I had ordered a big one, and you know what happened? I had ordered the one that looks like a peanut that has like the two big balls, and I ordered it from Amazon. And would you believe the delivery person brought me an empty packet? It had been ripped open and my massager was not in there. I was so frustrated. I was like, I know you're supposed to deliver the package, but you know flat out that you just delivered an empty package and there's a big hole in it and you know there's nothing in it. When I opened the door because it said that my package was delivered, I went out there and that thing was flat as a pancake. I was so frustrated. I immediately called and got my refund. I said, I'm not even going to order it again because I don't even want to deal with that happening again. But then I was like, I should order it again. I feel like somebody just took it out of the packet, which is like crazy. But well, I guess I don't really need it now, but it's good to have because you can massage like your whole body with it. But now that I have my TENS unit, I really don't need that though because the TENS unit is like a massager in itself. So, oh, you like singing, Libby? Well, I was singing "Oh Happy Day" because my moderator was saying that song was in her head, so I just sang it a little bit. But I wasn't singing Hallelujah. Are you singing Hallelujah? Are you going to church today, Libby? Does your family go to church? As for me, I went to church yesterday. Mommy, I know. Like, how can you scan it and I guess he or she was just following through with their job, but I'm like, you could have saved me the heartache and said something and returned it back to Amazon. But I guess they just followed through because they were supposed to deliver a package. And I guess they said they're delivering the package. I'm glad you're going to church today. That's awesome. I keep calling my mom and she's not answering, but I can hear her plain as day. But if I'm not really loud, she says she can't hear me. Her hearing is pretty good for her age. She does good. She does good. She's in the kitchen though. Maybe that's why she's not hearing me. She's making all kind of noise. I'm gonna start getting up in a minute, but I'm not gonna get out there in them streets till the sun is up. You lost your tooth at 10 years old. You're losing teeth at 10 years old. You just lost your tooth right now at 10 years old. I thought you lose your teeth when you're like 6 and 7, 5, 6, and 7, or 4, 5, 6, and 7, or whatever. But I guess it all depends. Everybody's different. I'm so not happy that my heart pin fell. I gotta get a hanger. Mocha Renee, that's cute. Well, Mocha already went outside to go potty, and it's cold. When it's cold, Mocha doesn't really get up too fast. We went out there, and that ice was all over the grass. And when it's so funny, her and her little feet, she's like trying to step on the grass like so fast. That grass is frozen, so I can imagine with her little feet. And she's back in here. Oh, you just lost your last one? Oh wow. Yeah. Mocha's back in the closet balled up. Our unit, because it's an older AC unit, it freezes up. But I did what the AC repair guy says. He said to just lower the temperature on it, then so that it'll regulate and go on and off. Because if you try to have it too high, then basically what he says it just keeps running because it's frozen and doesn't it doesn't auto cycle. So I actually dropped it down to 69, which is very kind of cool. Some people like it cool, but that's a little bit too cool for me. But it's actually not that bad. Under the blanket, it's not bad. And I do have my little space heater on to fill in. I have a dog, Mocha. Mocha, Mocha. If you check some of my channels, she's present. Actually, at the live that I started last night, I put the camera on her when I started the live because I was moving around. She was doing something, and I put her on the opening of the live last night. But anyway, I've had Mocha for 10 years. She's my baby. She's my canine baby. Oh wow, who's coming in the comments? Who's coming through with comments that are not appropriate? Who would that be? I wonder. If you're not going to speak properly over here, your comments will not be seen, okay? So come through with some respect. We're not harassing, we're not bullying people, and we're not talking trash in here. Taekwondo, are you the one that's talking about something that's not nice that's being held for review? Taekwondo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are. It's a vibe over here. No profanity is always the rule. If you want to speak profanity, take it to your own channel. Yeah. Respect. RESPECT. Find out what it means to you. RESPECT. Now, Libby, you've been here. Did you like the live, Libby? Since you're in the building, you've been in the building this whole time. Did you like the live? You can't be in here all this time and don't like the live. Or did you like the live? Double tap that screen and like the live. Thank you. Look like we made it. I don't know who typed that message. I'm not even looking. When it says held for review, I don't even waste my energy looking for it. Thank you for liking the video. I don't waste my time looking at those held for review messages because if YouTube says it's held for review, that means that it's most likely not okay. And I don't want that garbage in my brain. I've got enough to think about than somebody's inappropriate comment. So whenever YouTube takes it, I don't even go check. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Man, I was looking at the news last night and the aerial view, it just looks like something from, you know how they have those model cities, like when they're getting ready to build a new community or whatever. And it just looks like it's gray and just looks like a bunch of ashes. Man, I don't know if you saw this video. To answer your question, it's going to take a long time. And this lady, she's made a video. So far, she's got a lot of views on it. And she said she's calling on all of the people that got the money that can help. She was talking about Beyonce and whoever, whatever. She was calling a whole bunch of people that they need to put their money to work and don't let our community suffer. She was talking about a specific area. I forget the name of it. Wherever she was talking about, she was calling all those big money people to put their money out there to help people. Thank you, Libby. Yep, she was calling on all those people. I forget who and who, but she made that video because she was like, they're gonna need help to rebuild. It's wow. It's like wow. I mean, it's like wow, wow. So many acres, so many homes. They're saying the death toll is only 11 so far. I mean, considering it's not bad, but it's bad because someone has lost their loved one. You know, just like those other places that are still rebuilding. Some places are not in the news, but they're still rebuilding. You can be my subscriber, my friendly subscriber. Sure, you can. But yeah, a lot of places are still rebuilding, and Haiti is definitely still rebuilding from the hurricane time, and that looting and stuff and all that stuff still goes on. If you like purposely look up certain places and all those islands that were hit hard during the hurricanes from the year before, a lot of those islands are still rebuilding because they were like flattened, some of them. Yep. A lot of places are still rebuilding, not to mention the Carolinas and all those places that got washed out with the flood. It doesn't happen overnight, so it's going to be a time. And all of that area, exactly. It definitely won't be the same house. You got that right. It's going to take a lot. Just like in North Carolina, they were saying, of course, they had to actually rebuild the roads just in order to get to some people. And then not to mention the whole electrical system, because I'm pretty sure that got messed up. So it's got the probably the water system, the electrical system, every aspect of a community has got to be redone. What you call the infrastructure in order to get to be able to build. There's no electricity, there's no running water probably. It's just like everything, and that takes time. Takes time. Oh, sure. I love to have. I call you my YouTube family, of course. My YouTube family is growing, and I'm so happy about that. Building a community of positive vibes. I need to go start the dryer, but I don't want to get up now. I'm being lazy. I need to go start the dryer, then lay back down, and then when it stops, I need to get up and go get it and put them on top of the big pile. I still haven't put those clothes away, Sister Nika, that you saw me put on the basket like 2 weeks ago. But I just didn't need those clothes. I didn't, so I was like, well, I put them away. I don't need to worry about them right now. And they're out of sight, out of mind. They're in the other room. Out of sight, out of mind in the storage room. Oh, but let me get up because I need to get my day started. I'm gonna come back in the bed though. I want to go turn the dryer on because the clothes are in there. I just didn't want to dry them and then have to get up last night because I was about to go to sleep. Excuse me. What do you mean by no? I gotta go start the dryer, Libby. Don't you want me to take care of my clothes? It's cold in here because this door leads to outside. They say. That's all. I was just going to start it. I'm not disappearing. It is now 6:42, and it's cool. It is cool. Turn my heater up and warm it up in here a little bit more. Well, Libby, at some point I will leave, my dear. At some point I will leave, but I always come back. Oh yeah. And you know it's called agoraphobia. Agoraphobia. There was a long season, like when I showed the story when I told about the ceiling fan. During that time, I never left the house. Never. I didn't go anywhere. My mom did everything for me. I did absolutely nothing. I was really bad at that time. I did not go anywhere. I didn't go to church. I didn't go to the store. When I said I did not go anywhere, I never left the house. I stayed in my room. Went to the bathroom. Sometimes I ate. Sometimes I didn't. A lot of the time I didn't eat during that time. And I did not go anywhere. For a long period of time, I did not go anywhere. Nowhere. Agoraphobia is like you have this fear of going outside. Yeah. Hey, Mocha. What? You ready to go eat? Oh, Mommy's out there washing dishes. And Mocha Renee is up. Mocha Renee. She wanted to go out there in the streets, because whenever she hear Grandma in the kitchen, she ready to go. Now, you're not going to keep on opening the door. All right. But back to what you were saying, though. My physical therapy guy, not the physical therapy assistant, he always said to stay in my comfort zone. So when you do walk, of course, if you're walking with the shopping cart, you walk as far as you can safely walk without hurting yourself. You don't overdo it. And then each time you do it, you can increase your distance. But he always trained me that you never. Oh, all right, trust me, I understand. But I had to learn how to take little baby steps. And the one thing that, there's a song that we sing in our church that says, "Love lifted me." And if it wasn't for the people that were around me that supported me, that's the only thing that kind of brought me back around. It's the only thing that brought me back around. There was this couple. They both have passed away now. Their son is still here. He's cool. I check on him just because his parents were so good to me. I always make sure. That's my side hustle supervisor. The one that pays me for doing his manicure and pedicure and all that kind of stuff. And I do his cleaning and stuff like that sometimes because he just don't want to. He's retired police lieutenant or whatever he was. No, 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 no. No. Mocha wants to get in the bed. That's a no. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. It says, "Love lifted me." It's a song that we call like a chorus. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. Love lifted me when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Yeah, it has verses, but most of the time we would sing like the chorus part, like in praise and worship time. Wouldn't always sing the verses. I guess it is a hymn. Yeah, probably so. But it's in our books. I don't think it's just in our books. I think it's in a lot of church books. But of course, if you ask Google, Google will pull it up because it's a common song. And the name of it is "Love Lifted Me." And then so we would say John 3:16. John 3:16. When nothing else could help. John 3:16. Doo 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 doo. God dun 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 dun. Yeah, but it has verses. I think it has like three verses. I don't really know the verses off the top of my head, but yeah. Kenny Rogers. I don't know about that part. That might not be the same song. Let me look. You know, some songs have similar titles. Love Oh, yeah, I see that popped up too. But I think it's the gospel song. Love lifted me. Gospel song. I don't know. I never paid attention. Maybe it is Kenny Rogers. Let me see. Let me put my earbuds on because I don't want to be what copyrighted. I don't know who originally sings it. I just know that we sang it at church in our youth songbook, and it's in our other songbook. Let me see if that's the same song. Let's see. I never knew who actually sang the song. Oh, okay. That's not the way we sing it though. Yeah, he got his vibe on it, but that's not how we sing it. Okay. I didn't even know he sang it. But I see Travis, who was that I just saw on here? Travis somebody. Let me see if I find. Oh, Candy Staten. Let me see how she sings it. Candy Staten. Okay, see, Candy Staten sings it more like how I would sing it. Of course. All right, now I'm gonna share it to my community tab. Love lifted me. Oh, but anyway, that family would always support my mom because they knew I was here. They knew that I was going through what I was going through, which was a divorce at the time. That was just devastating to me at the time. Yeah. But anyway, no, I never know Candy Staten. I need to save this on the. But she sings it even slower than we sing it more like a upbeat, like a youth praise song usually. But you can sing it any way you want to sing it. Sing it. Sink it to rise no more. Anyway, I just shared it to my community tab. But you know Candy Staten? Candii. Candi. Yeah. A lot of people it's a very powerful song. I didn't even ever thought about it. I just know we sing it at church like for like youth meetings and stuff. From the water lifted me. Yeah, it's a very powerful song. Many days safe am I. Am I? You're welcome. Yep. But back to what I was saying about that couple, they would always he was so funny. He was an older deacon at the church. And he said, I'm not coming in because I don't want nobody saying that I'm trying to have relations with you. I just want to come and check on you. And he would stand outside on the porch and I would be at the door. But he always came to check on me though. He did. And his wife would always try to send me something to drink or some type of something trying to help me to eat and stuff. It was definitely a time in my life. It was. That's when I started acting crazy. Because it's like when you're going through stuff, I wouldn't say acting crazy. I just went on a rampage. That's when I said I was not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I was living very unrighteously after that time. It's like I went from one extreme to the next because I was just broken at that time. I was so broken, so hurt. And for a couple of years, I was acting like I had lost my mind because I was just doing so many things that I don't normally do. But I thank God for delivering me from that season. Yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed, I'm grateful. He'll lift you by his blood out of the angry. Oh, she said he'll snatch you back. All right, she changed the lyrics to he'll snatch you back from the angry waves. He's the master of the sea, and billows his will obey. All right now. Yes, yes. He, your Savior, wants to be. All right. I got to sing this version at church. He wants you to be saved today. Mm, love lifted me, lifted me. Yes, his love lifted me. But it's, of course, it's talking about God's love. But through people, God can use people as well. But I depended on God's love to lift me. Yes, Love Lifted Me by Candy Staten. That's what I'm talking about if you're just coming in. It was sweet of them. They didn't have to do it. And a lot of people didn't. There were just certain people that actually always reached out to my mom and to me. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I know. I know. That's why a lot of people, when they go through some relationships, and like I did share one time, I don't know who was present. It didn't really matter. I always just share what I'm sharing. This might be above you, Libby, but I'm keeping it age appropriate and content savvy for the little people. But yeah, I was not making a lot of good choices when it came to men at all. I wasn't trying to be settled with nothing, but that was years ago. And I'm glad that God's love lifted me from a place that was not good, not healthy. Thank God for lifting me. Thank God for lifting me. mm You don't need to get it. It's adult talk, Libby. You don't have to get this one. One day when you grow up, you'll realize that life is not always easy. Life can be challenging. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no, no. I've been down and up. Oh, I wish I could say that my testimony was so simple. Oh, no, ma'am. I've been down and up many times. But the worst I've ever been was years ago when my daughter was a little girl. I was at my worst, 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 worst. And that was like, what, like 22 years ago? I've been down many times. I was down last year for those 7 months when I was going through that journey. I wish I could say it was just one time, but no, ma'am. But I always promised myself I would never go back to how I was back at that time because I was bad, 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 bad. And I mean bad, bad, bad. And I always, right now, is I always ask God to keep me on the path of right doing, even when I feel certain thoughts or ways that I would never go back to a place that is so evil, doing things that I know I wouldn't normally do. Yeah. That I don't want to repeat. Let me battle and fight through another kind of way. But that's why now try to build my spiritual health, my spiritual growth. Yeah. Keep my mind on things that are positive. Can I what? Can I what, Libby? Yeah, I wish I could say my story just got better and stayed better forever and always, but nope. I've been down many times. Down, down, down. Like that song says, we fall down, but we get up. I've fallen down many times. Yep, yep, yep. All right. Yeah, yeah. I'm listening to that song again. He'll lift you by his blood. I wonder if she got a soundtrack out for this. Let me look. I used to buy a bunch of soundtracks, but I stopped buying them because I stopped singing. So I'm like, why do I need to keep buying all these soundtracks and I'm not singing? I have soundtracks now that I have never sung. I bought them just because I wanted to, and I never sang the song. Let me see if that soundtrack is up. Candy Staten. Now my chest won't start hurting. I need to get up and drink something hot. Love Lifted Me soundtrack. Hey, I said the soundtrack, not the. Maybe there is no sound. Some. Oh, here it is. Let me see. Amazon's got it. Lord said Daywin's got it too. Love Lifted Me. Okay. Let's see how much that costs. Sorry, the page is not found. What the world? I guess that means they're sold out or don't make it no more. Probably it's because it's so old. 10.98. All right, that song is becoming my testimony. I need to order it from Amazon. Thank you, Amazon. They got my favorite too because it's soulful sounds, gospel soundtracks. I like to buy those soundtracks. They usually sound pretty good. Song shall be my testimony. Those are the people that you can't talk to. I had family members saying stuff like that to me, even some church family. When people don't understand what you're going through, don't let them keep telling you how you should feel. That's what I had to learn every time I was in my own journey. People like that, don't even talk to them until you feel better. I'm telling you, for my personal experience, don't even talk to people like that. It's not a pity party. They don't understand what you're going through, then hey, you're talking to the wrong person. Don't even talk to them. I wouldn't. Because when people can't understand where you're coming from, they'll say all kind of things. And even some of my siblings used to say stuff to me. I just stopped talking to them too. Sure did. Sure did. I think she's trying to understand. I know. There are always these little kids, they just feel like whatever, whatever. Some of them too grown for their own self. Now, why they got this? I love using a rice cooker. I'm trying to get a rice cooker replacement pot. My mom said I need to find one because mine is all messed up. But I am not paying that much for no rice cooker. 1.58 quarts. I need a universal rice cooker. They were up with me late last night because I actually was up late. I didn't go to bed till like almost midnight. I did a live about 11 something last night, and then I was like, that's enough. Because I went on my other channel, and I came back on my other channel again after all the shenanigans that were going on in the comments. And then I came back. And then Denzel actually found me on my other channel because I got on my Deep Thoughts channel. And then he came over there talking about, can he be a moderator? I said, no, 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 I got it. I don't need no moderators over here. I really don't. It's not that kind of party over there. So, but they got all kind of replacement stuff. Rice cooker liner, cooking. That's not. I need one that goes with my pot. Black and Decker. That's what brand it is. And I don't want to buy the wrong thing and then it doesn't fit. But I don't think Gabby gets up early. And a lot of times James doesn't either. Because when they don't sleep, and eventually your body's going to crash, and that's what they do. They don't sleep. And then eventually your body goes. That's how it was when Christmas break. So when I tell you I slept like those first 3 days, I was like knocked out all day. Oh yeah, I know. That's why I try to be careful how I said what I said. But I don't know why they're always in my what you call it. I think this is. I want to make sure I have one that says it's universal. I saw one the other day though, a universal liner, rice cooker liner. I know a lot of these. My daughter had a phone back when she was 10 because she used to be going to her dad's house, and I always just wanted her to have a phone because I didn't feel like going through everybody trying to get to my daughter. So that's why she got a phone so young because of those circumstances. Oh, I do? Really? Well, once they get here, they see I look like Grandma Tutu. I never thought about that. I look like a teenager or whatever, or something. Now, I don't know. I think I give them like grandma vibes because some of them probably don't have a grandma or a mom. Okay, there it is. But I don't want to pay no $36. I might as well buy a whole new rice cooker. Talking about 36 dollars for a thing. The whole new rice cooker costs $32. Might as well buy a whole new rice cooker. I wonder if Walmart got something actually in the store. No, she's in there doing whatever. I'm not sure what she's doing, to be honest. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be out there in those streets. I don't want to get in the kitchen that early today. I'm just chilling. That's why I was hesitating about putting the clothes to start drying. That means I got to get up when they're done. But I did put it on the wrinkle prevent. So if I don't get up right away, the wrinkle prevent will keep on bouncing around till I get up. So I'm not gonna let it bounce around too many times. Keep them from wrinkling up, you know. The wrinkle prevent cycle thingy. It'll bounce around all day if you don't go get it. I thought for sure I had found a universal rice cooker. This whole new rice cooker costs $29.99. Then to buy a thing just to I'm gonna keep on doing what I've been doing. I've been using those those cooking bags. I just put the rice in the cooking bags. I don't care about the pot being a little scratched up. My mama, she's like, oh, that pot like a little too scratched up. But I do have another rice cooker. I could pull that one out. That one's different. I believe in God our Father too, Libby. Thanks for sharing. I wanted this rice cooker would work. This one is 16, but the the rim is what I'm concerned about. It's not the shape of my rice cooker. And I don't think it's no, that's not the right size because it's 5.5 cups. I believe in Jesus Christ too. I think this one might be it. I gotta check it out. Like my daughter always say, read the reviews, mommy. I believe in God my Father. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe the Son Spirit. I need to just look in Walmart. Walmart might actually have one in the store. But I gotta get that CD. I want it. I want it. I want it. What else am I gonna order from Amazon? I need some more lights outside. Outdoors solar lights. My solar lights have died. I need to replace one. I love to look out and see lights all the time, all year long. So I have my what color? Actually, I've been in there to listen. I follow some of the food channels because there's a lot of YouTubers that like cook or whatever do food. But then I noticed when I started looking, there's a lot of them that actually have their like how I'm doing in my house and just doing what I'm doing. I noticed that there are quite a few of them that do that too. I noticed that when I started looking up Korean YouTubers. But of course, they're on a different time period because like right now it's like about to be nighttime there, so you would get like dinner or that type of vibe going on right now because they're like 12, 13, 14 hours different depending on the time zone. What's up, Rebecca? How are you feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. I will not complain. What kind of light is that? Battery powered motion sensor lights. Now, that's not a bad thing. $98 for some floodlights. Huh. Oh yeah, I love Korean food. I keep saying I'm going to go to this restaurant. I found a couple. I've actually passed by a couple. I often wonder where they were. Then when I was going to all these doctor's appointments, I passed them, and I was like, I need to go check one of them out one day. The one where I went to do my skincare, there's one right in front of where the salon is. So I was like, yeah, I need to go check that out. It's right here. But they weren't open today when I went to go do my appointments. That my appointment was kind of like early Sunday morning. I guess they opened later. I guess they weren't open. But I definitely love Korean food. I learned to love it. At first, when I tried it, I was like, I had to learn to appreciate it. Will you be ready when Jesus comes? Yeah. Will you be ready? Will you be ready? Will you be ready? Will you? Yeah. Green, red, blue, blue. All right, trying to make this order so I can get free shipping. Rebecca just comes through and disappears. Rebecca, Rebecca. Red lights, blue lights. All right, proceed to checkout. Proceed to checkout. See, I'm always shopping online because I don't like going in the store. I'm actually going in the store for some bras today because some things you really can't just order, and I want to make sure I see what it is in person. So, and then my body is such an awkward way right now, and I don't want to get a bra that's too tight. Up, talking about bras, and look who comes in. Good morning, the motivational minister. But some men wear bras too. But I'm just saying, not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, some men do wear bras. But that's on my agenda today. I got to go shopping for some undergarments. And I'm making an Amazon order because I need to get that CD. I want that CD. I want it. Place that order. Boom. All right. Now, let me make a note because I'm always making orders and then I forget about it. Oh, it should be here by Wednesday. Wednesday. Sister Nika and I were in here chit chatting, and you just popped in. I don't know how long you've been there. You probably been there. I don't know. You know how YouTube goes. People are in the shadows watching, and it's okay. That's why I try to keep it legal. Like they say, keep it in the middle of the road. 2025. Love lifted me by Candy Staten. That's what we got to believe today. Love will lift us from all things. God's love. Thank you, God. I didn't even know that she sang that song, and I got that CD on the way. That's going to be my new anthem. Yes, sir. So how are you doing this morning? Are you working today or are you going into the sanctuary? You're going into the sanctuary today. I was sinking deep in sin. Oh, the sun is coming up. I can see it shining through around the curtain. Far from the peaceful shore, so very deeply, staying within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry. From the waters he lifted me, now safe am I. You're off today and you're staying in because it's frozen cold and snow everywhere. And love lifted me. I don't blame you, but I'm going out in the streets today. I don't care how cold it is. We have ice all over the place. Ice all over the deck. Ice all over the walls outside. Looks like diamonds sparkling in the light. But I am going out in them streets. I'm gonna leave home probably by 8:39 when the sun is up. Yesterday was a very cloudy day, so it really was very cool because the sun wasn't out. Love lifted me. I didn't even finish charging my phone. I started looking for that video. No more orders today. You can easily spend a lot of money because you're ordering online. I'm guilty of that, but the budget says no more. Put the phone down. You're not ordering nothing else from nobody. I do need to make my order from my sister's shop, though, from her store, because I'm getting out of my baby oil and I need some more soap and stuff. And I'm going to wait because I don't need it right now. I can wait probably a couple more weeks. It's wet and cold. You didn't get snow in North Carolina? I thought North Carolina had snow. 'Cause I saw James made a video on his channel and there was snow everywhere. But unless you don't, I know you probably don't live in the same place, but there was snow everywhere in his video. Unless that snow melted. Now safe am I, love lifted me. They did, but not in my city. Okay. Love lifted me. Oh, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Mm. Love lifted me. Anyway, I was sharing earlier about how many times that he's in North Carolina. I don't know what city, but I just know he's in North Carolina. I was sharing how so many times God has had to lift me up from the miry clay, as they say. Not one time, not two times. I've lost count how many times God has rescued me from myself. And sometimes the devil can have a stronghold. Like they say, you give the devil an inch, and the devil will come on in and take over your mental space, your emotional health, and cause you to be doing things when you let the devil come in. That's why I was sharing that song with Sister Nika, that love lifted me, and that was God's love. But God also uses man. I definitely know that God used many people around me. Not many people, there was a certain few. And may their souls rest in peace. They were such a loving couple that helped my mom nurture me and support me from dark places in my life. So when I hear that song, I am always reminded of God's love and the power that God's love has to lift us. It's just a matter of us wanting to accept that love, accept that presence of the Holy Spirit in our lives. Because if it had not been for God's love, I tell you, I would not be here at all. But God's love has lifted me every time, every single time. And every time I get into a situation in my life where things are rough or I'm going through something that I feel like I can't help or understand, Yeah, you just listen to it. The CD, well, I bought the soundtrack, but the soundtrack has a demo and it also has a track on it. But it was 10.98 on I didn't. I should get the whole album, because the album is also for sale. But I just wanted the soundtrack. Yeah, but it was 10.98 on Amazon. That's what they usually cost most soundtracks, and you usually get two versions. Usually get the background vocals or the no background vocals. Actually, I don't think she had background vocals on there. I don't remember hearing background vocals. It was just the music. Most of the times, I prefer that it not have background vocals, just in case I jump off and start doing something totally different. The background vocals will throw it off sometime, and then it makes you have to stay with the track 100% because of the way the background vocals pop in. But I'm just thankful, thankful, thankful. God knows I'm thankful for His love, for His grace and mercy that's kept me all these years. Thankful, thankful I am, like Sam. God has been good to me. Yep, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it because it was love that lifted me. Mm-hmm. Amen, amen. Yes, but I'm going out in the streets today. It's cold. Let me see what the temperature is because where's my phone? Oh, it's cold. When I tell you it's cold, when it's frozen outside, that means it's below freezing. That means it's cold. Coldy, coldy. Let me see when it's supposed to warm up. Whether it warms up or not, I'm going out in those streets. It says to feel like it's 31 in that city. Let me see what's in my city. Yep, to feel like it's 31. Nope, it's feel like it's 29. It just updated. Feel like it's 29, but I'm still going out in them streets. The wind is at 4 miles per hour. That's not too bad, but that's bad enough to make your face freeze. Make your face freeze. Another partly cloudy. Actually, it's going to be cloudy today. That's what makes it cold. The high today is 57 for us. But I'm still going out in them streets. I don't care what it say. I'm just going to put on all my winter gear and hit the road. At 9 o'clock, when stores start opening up, it's going to be still 37. 10 o'clock, 41 degrees, but I'm still going out in them streets. God is good all the time, anytime, and every time. I like that. Amen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to extend that because I used to just say God is good all the time, but you talking about all the time, anytime, and every time. I got to pin it. Amen. And you got that right. I never lost my hope. I never lost my joy. I never lost my praise, but most of all, oh, I never lost my joy. Actually, I did lose my joy sometimes, but that's a powerful song. I lost my joy. Like they said, the devil thought he had it, but I got away. I like that song too. But I've definitely lost my joy in life, but God has delivered me to better days. That's another song that I like. Better days, better days. I think that's Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir, right? I never lost my hope. I never lost my joy. I never lost my praise. I'm mixing the words up, but you get the point. But most of all, oh, I never lost my dun dun. Yeah, that's Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Mm-hmm. The sun is coming up, like we say at our job. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm like a lot of mornings, like, no, I don't want to get it. I want to go back home. These kids are too much. But I always remember the purpose. The purpose is right now we got to put some positivity into the minds of this new generation. I call them the corona babies. But now I guess that they're kind of coming out of the corona phase, the new ones that are being born now. But the ones that are in the building we're not right now are the corona generation. That's what I call them. The ones that were boxed in and couldn't go nowhere. The lady that was doing my dental cleaning on Thursday, she was talking and talking the whole time. And I'm like, lady, you realize you're in my mouth and you're asking me questions. How am I really going to respond to you? I just kept looking at her through my little dark glasses I had on. I'm like, lady, please. How you going to ask me a question and you got, and I just kept going, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. I think she just wanted to vent. She was talking about her husband. And like I shared before in the live, that's like the worst thing people can do when they go out in public speaking negatively to strangers or anybody about their marriage situation. That is like the worst thing to ever do. But I realize that there are some people that are in relationships where they cannot have open conversations, and that's so unhealthy. And once again, here I am advocating for those to go and get a moderator, mediator, whatever you want to call it, a vision partner. I don't know what you want to call it, but I like that the motivational minister uses that term, having a vision partner, someone that sees your vision, someone that's going to help you thrive and grow and become what you see in your vision. But don't go out talking to people about your marital affairs. Whether it's, I don't even believe in sharing the simple things. Because when you share the simple things with people, they take that and run with it. You tell the wrong person. Keep your business to yourself. And if you can't talk to your marital partner, then you got to figure out what's going on, why you can't share with that person. Because that should be like your bestest friend. That should be your number one person that you should be able to share whatever. I mean, if you're in a marriage where you cannot be open and honest and transparent, then something is wrong. And I hate to say it, but you married the wrong person. And yes, I will say that because that's all that can be. Because if you cannot be open and transparent with who you're married to, then who are you married to? I mean, for real, like make it make sense. But make sure you take the time. If you're not married, make sure that you have met that person that you can be open and transparent with. And they're going to love you in every stage of whatever it is. And like they say, everybody is not for everybody, but there is somebody for everybody, right? I'm just saying, don't mind me, because you know me when I start talking. I'm going to let you know just what I'm thinking. Yeah. But make sure you connect with somebody that you can be open, be yourself, be transparent around. You can be your serious self, your business minded self, your funny self, your silly self. And they know just who you are and they're loving you through every phase of your life and through every journey. You know what I'm saying? People always complain to people who can't help them. Exactly. They go to work and complain about their family and they go home and complain about their job. Exactly. Instead of talking to the right one, they flip flop it. Flip flop it. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I deal with that on a daily basis. And honestly, I've learned not to listen. And I try to politely tell people that I'm really not listening to you and your business. I'm really not. And I do. Ooh, look outside. It looks like snow. And the birds are sitting there like it's a summer day. They are up there looking like it's a summer day. It is not a summer day. Yeah, I'm going to let you see, Sister Nika. I know I can hear you already saying, let me see. I want to see what it looked like outside. I already know, Sister Nika, I'm coming. If you didn't fall asleep, then I'm going to show you how the ice is all around Florida. Mo- See how, uh-oh. See how it snow? This is our Florida snow. Look at, why does it keep doing that? Stop. See all that frozen stuff? It's cold out there. Why? Quit flopping back around. All right. See all that snow on our deck? Look at that snow. It looks like snow. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's like frozen. The ground is frozen. It's frozen. It's frozen. It's frozen. Look at the red cardinals over there. They're just up there sitting like it's God keeps them warm, I guess, right? They're just flying around like nobody's business. Nobody's cares. They're happy to be alive. The early bird gets the worm. Look at them out there having such a ball. And to me, that these birds that they literally come pecking on the side of the house if I don't put bird in the bird food and the bird feeder. But they're all on the ground. The little finches, they are. Because I put some cashews. Somebody gave us some cashews that we realized were like old and getting rancid, as my mom said. So they're actually eating the cashews off the ground. And so they actually have enough food for right now, so I don't really need to worry about them. Exactly, they'd get more accomplished if they spoke their concern to the right one. You got that right. But it's cold out here, baby. It's cold outside. As far as the eye can see, there is ice. So I'm going to go out there and scrape it up some snow and make me a snowball. Just kidding. I'm not going to freeze my arthritic hands. My hands say, no way, it's cold out there. All right, time to get at it. Because I heard the dryer go off. That means I got to go get my laundry. So, on this cold day, I'm going to tell you to love on your loved ones a little bit extra today. Love on them a little bit extra today. And hang around the right people, Sister Nika. You can't hang around those naysayers, the ones that are going to be saying crazy stuff to you. You got to avoid those people right now because people that don't see your vision, they don't know where you're going or they don't know what you're dealing with, and they're giving you negative energy. You got to avoid those people in order to get where you need to be. Like I said, even with some family members, I had to tune them out too for a season. Because even in your family, you got people that's not on the right path with you. Yeah, it is definitely cold outside. It's up to your knees out there. Yeah. You hear? Okay, good deal. I hope you hear what I'm saying. Stay away from them people that's speaking negativity over you. When they say if the man can't walk a mile in your shoes, you know what I'm saying? If they can't walk a mile in your shoes, tell them to be quiet. Tell them to be quiet. They don't know what you're going through. Tell them to be quiet. Shush! Like that song says, silence the noise in my heart, Lord. Silence the noise in my heart. I can't remember the words right now, but you know what I'm talking about. I want to see you. Oh, no. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. No. It is silence the noise. Silence the noise in my mind. Whatever. I can't remember the words right now. But that's sometimes you got to silence the noise of the people that are creating problems in your mental health or mental mind. I see you have neighbors. Yeah, they are. That's our closest neighbor right there. Everybody else is down the road. To see you high and lifted up. Yeah, that's the neighbor that came over that time. My mom called him because we had a some kind of poisonous snake in the backyard. He brought his rifle, and then he was trying to shoot it or whatever. He's the one that I told you. He hardly ever comes outside. He's a veteran. He's a young guy. I think he's probably 29, 30. He's not old. His dad bought him that home, and he just kind of hibernates. He hardly ever comes out. His granddad lives down the road that way. He'll go check on his granddad because he doesn't like cooking. His mom comes and cooks for him, and then he doesn't want her to be there too long. He's very introverted. And then his granddad feeds him, and then he orders a whole lot of pizza, and he orders everything. Every truck you can think of that delivers comes to that house. He does not hardly go anywhere. That's not good. I don't even know if he goes to the VA to get assistance. So, because some people don't even get the assistance that is available, and I think he really needs it. He'll come outside and smoke. That's like the only time you really see him. He's outside smoking. That bird is walking like it's got arthritis in his leg. The big old black bird, so like he got arthritis. Yes, the motivational minister. It's a clothesline because this girl is country. When I came here, my mom used to keep this line in here, and I just never took it down. Y'all, you and James, y'all be all in my background, but it's all good. Yeah. I have my delicates on there, and I have Mocha's sweater and Mocha's harness and stuff like that that I don't put in the dryer. And my expensive little stuff that your expensive little things. Oh, my bad. Like my expensive winter socks, I don't put those kind of things in the dryer because I don't want the dryer to mess them up because I don't want to have to buy them too often. And I usually don't put my like I'm about to go buy me some new undergarments. I won't put them in the dryer because when you put your stuff in the dryer continuously, they get messed up so fast, and I don't have that kind of money. So I always let them air dry. That's the best thing. So it keeps the fabrics right, and you don't get those, those dryer holes. Because like when you keep drying something, especially if you dry them on high heat, you get those little holes where your clothes begin to just deteriorate. So hey, ain't nobody got time for that. We got a clothesline in the backyard too. That's how we do it right here. We've always had a clothesline, even though we have a dryer. Certain things when the weather is good, I put them in the dryer. Right now, I got clothes drying in the bathroom too, because I'm not gonna put my church dresses in the dryer. I just don't do that kind of stuff. Because I need my clothes to live long, my brother. You get what I'm saying? They need to live. Why did I just close the curtain behind me? Talking to you, and I'm closing the curtain. It's morning time. You haven't seen one in a long time. Nice. I know you told me from Mississippi, so you know about that. Yeah. But I really want to move it to the other room. I need to get my little handyman, my brother from another mother, to move it in the other room that I don't sleep in. But I just haven't done it. Cause sometimes it can be like annoying, but it is what it is. But yep, that is the clothesline. That saves on electricity. And I need to go get my clothes out because I hear the wrinkle prevent tossing around. So I'm about to get busy because I'm about to get out in the streets with Mama. Mama said she's going out in the streets with me, so we going out there to be cold together for a little while. She like running around. I'm gonna run around with her. It's Sunday. Got to love on Mama for a little bit. Take her go shopping, go grab some stuff off the shelf and all that kind of stuff. You know how it goes. But y'all have a good day, and y'all be good. Take care of yourself. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you eat some whole foods and not everything out of a plastic bag and a box today. Come on now. Get to that stove and make some good cooking. Quit dropping everything out of the box. Find a YouTube video and make a recipe from scratch. Look who's talking. I do cook from time to time. You enjoy your day too. And stay warm, stay happy. Make sure you get your face in the window and get some sunlight on your skin. Even if you don't want to go out there and freeze to death, get some sunshine shining on you. Sit in front of the window, get some sunlight. I'm talking to somebody. You know who I'm talking to. Sit in the window, get some sunlight on you. Even if you don't want to go outside, okay? All right. Love you guys. I do. I love my YouTube community. Y'all stay positive. We got enough going on in this world. Pray for that inauguration that's coming up. A lot of people praying. Our church has been praying, talking about that kind of stuff. All kind of things happen. Everybody's got their own whatever. This is not a political platform. Is the neighbor married? Nope, not married. He has a girlfriend that comes by every blue moon. I don't know how she deals, but I guess they got their own understanding. But she comes every so often. That's all I know. But anyway, not married. I haven't seen him or his granddad come by. His granddad usually go to coffee or something. They do something every morning faithfully. They go speeding down the road, and he got that old school horn that sounds like those old horns from back in the day, like the original horn sound. He's got one of those on his truck. It's like so weird when you hear it, that old school horn. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Oh, trying to make my bed up because this girl is out of the bed. No more bed. No more bed for me. No more bed for me. No more bed. And Mocha's ready to eat. She's just trying to be kind, but she has already spoken. And yeah, so y'all have an awesome day. Take care. Bye for now. Until next time, be safe and remember that you are special. Bye.